In this lecture, we are going to customize the mobile mode of our website pages. As we know, in the previous lecture, we customized the pages of our website for desktop mode. But having a website which is good for the desktop mode but not for the mobile mode is a very bad idea in today's time. And every website should be mobile responsive. That's why if you are a WordPress developer and building a website for your client, or even you are a business owner itself and building a website for your business, it's very important that you take care of both desktop and mobile mode of your website. That's why under this lecture we will make some customization for mobile mode of our website. So let's start with the home page. For that we will go to the WordPress dashboard and go to the pages and open the home page with Elementor, or you can open that page whichever you want to customize in phone mode. So we are in the Elementor editor now. So first of all, as we know, whenever we want to customize the desktop mode of our website, we just open the page with Elementor and start editing. But now we want to customize our page for the mobile mode. That's why we will go to this icon which named as responsive mode. Click on it and now we can see three screens at the top: desktop, tablet and mobile. So we will simply click on mobile and it will convert our website into mobile dimensions, and most of the parts are already responsive because we are using pre-made template. So this is also a benefit of using pre-made template, that you not need to work much for different screens. And now if we scroll up and check that this heading is very big and not normal for our phone mode. That's why we will click on this heading and go to the style and click on typography, and now we can see this phone icon for the size of this heading. It means if we change the size of this heading, it will not affect the size of this heading for the desktop or the tablet mode. Like let's suppose if we change this heading to 40, and now if we go back to our desktop mode and its size is still 80. So that's why whenever you are changing any element or editing any element in your phone mode or tablet mode, you need to confirm that the element you are changing shows this icon. Let me give you another example. Let's suppose if we scroll down and click on this image and try to change the image size to medium, which is 300 by 300 pixel. But as we can see, there is no mobile icon with image size. That's why if we move towards our desktop mode, we can see the image size is also changed for the desktop mode. This was not our goal. We want to change this only for the mobile mode and keep this same without disturbing the desktop setting. That's why we will again go back to mobile settings and click on full. And now if we can see, it's back to its original position. Now if we go back to our mobile mode, and we can see a mobile icon with the alignment section. It means if we change alignment for the mobile mode, it will not disturb the image alignment for the desktop mode. In the same way, if we go to the style and there is an option for setting a width of image, let's suppose I set its width to 300 for the mobile mode and want to keep it full, which is 100% for the desktop mode. As we can see, we have this mobile icon for this width option. That's why if we go back to our desktop mode, we can still see our image is full. We can individually set for the desktop as well. Let's suppose if I set it to 80. So as we can see now it's 80, and if I go back to the mobile mode, it will show me the 30. So in this way, we can change everything individually if it contains an icon of responsive settings. So let's get back to the mobile mode of the website and see what else we want to edit. So let's change it to 80 and let's set a proper size for this heading. So yeah, we are good with the 32. Let's change the size of the body text as well. We want it to be 14. And as we can see, the button alignment is set to justified, but we want it to be left aligned for the mobile mode as we have for the desktop mode. It is appearing same for the desktop as well as mobile mode. And now if we want to reduce the height for this section for the mobile mode, we will simply click on the settings for this block and click on advanced. And as we can see, the padding is set for top and bottom. Let's reduce it to 100, and the bottom padding is 40. Let's increase it to 60. So now if we visit our desktop mode, it's already same and it's not changing with our mobile settings because we have a mobile icon for the padding section. Next, if we scroll down, and we can see this heading is connected with a form, and we want to make this gray section different from this white section. So just click on this column and we want to set some top padding which is 50. Now we can see a clear difference from the form of this section. Next, if we scroll down, we want to reduce some padding here. We will remove this, and now we can see there is an appropriate space between those two sections. Let's suppose if you want to show two columns in a row. So let's click on this column and we can see a mobile mode, means it will not affect our desktop settings. We can freely edit these sections. Just set them to 50. Same for the next one, 50. Same for the next two. And as we can see, now we have two columns in a row. Next, if we scroll down, this is already responsive. This is also good. Let's reduce the size for this heading. And change the background image to cover. For that, we will go to the setting of this section, and as we can see, the size contain a mobile icon, means it will not disturb our desktop setting. So we will set it to the cover, so the image can occupy the complete background and show our text dominantly. But still, if we go to our desktop setting, we can see nothing is changed and it's already contained, because if we set it to cover, it will cover our complete background, but we want it to contain in the desktop mode and cover for the mobile mode. So in this way we can make such edits. Let me share another important thing. Let's suppose if we want to show this image right after the text, so we cannot drag this column and drop at the top. This is not a responsive setting because column positioning does not contain any responsive icon. So let me show you the desktop mode, and we can see our positioning is changed for the desktop mode as well. So let's go back to the mobile mode and undo or change. Now let me show you a setting through which you can make this positioning in the responsive manner. For that, we will go to the setting for this section, go to the advanced and click on responsive, and here we can see reverse column for the mobile. Here we go. So now if we go to the desktop, our design is exactly same, and if we go to the mobile mode, we successfully reverse the positioning of columns in the mobile mode without disturbing them in the desktop mode. So this was something very useful and very important technique to use in your mobile pages. Let's if we scroll down to check what else we want to make responsive. So let's suppose if you want to show this section for the mobile mode and not for the desktop mode. So we will go to the setting for this section and go to the advanced and click on responsive. As we know in the previous lecture, we hide this section for all the devices. So we will simply unhide this for the mobile users. So we will simply click on update, and now if we refresh our website, we cannot see this section for the desktop. But if we go to the mobile mode of website, here we can see this section, because we unhide this section for the mobile users and hide this section for the desktop users. So in this way, we can edit, hide and set positioning for all the elements containing mobile icon or the responsive icon. But the things you want to edit like column positioning if that does not show you any icon, responsive icon, we cannot set it different for the different devices. So this was the general rule. Whatever you want to make responsive in the mobile mode or change settings for the mobile mode or customize for the mobile mode, you always need to confirm that whatever you are editing should contain mobile icon. Otherwise, it will disturb the same element on the different screens as well. In the same way, if we want to edit any other page, we will simply go to that page, click on About Us, open that page with the Elementor editor. Click on the responsive icon, open the mobile mode and start editing our page. So I hope this lecture will help you in making your website mobile responsive as well.